Peace, family. Peace, family. Y'all come on in. Come on in. I got a quick live that I want to do, man. Y'all know it's Sunday, right? And I'm preparing for the end of preparing to go to this slave ship. Okay? So y'all come on in, man. Please come on in. Like it up and share it as you come in as well, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm in such a high vibrational frequency right now. I'm at such a high vibrational frequency. Okay, please like it up and share it as you come in. Up. What's going on, man? Please like it up and share it as you come in. Bro, Facebook is really cutting up, y'all. They made me, I had to, man, look. It's crazy, man. As y'all can see, the video that I did earlier when we were talking about protecting your energy, bro, is no longer up, okay? Also, the video I did yesterday is no longer up because they flagged those two videos saying that it was, I want to say sensitive content, okay? So, majority of those videos, man, it's crazy, y'all. I don't see anything that was sensitive about me saying protect your energy, all right? But I'm not going to lie, y'all. I just got done saging, y'all, and I feel great. Do you understand what I'm saying? It was necessary that I did that sage. Look, let me tell y'all. It was so necessary that I cleansed my energy today, bro, because I was in a stoop, okay? When I say I was in a stoop, I'm talking about down, like to the point where I wanted to knock myself off, but my energy was not there, okay? My brain was clouded, okay? And once I effectively sage myself and then I replaced that energy with positive energy, y'all, I'm upbeat. I can't, look, I'm at the point where I could not stop smiling. I mean, y'all like it up and share it, man. Please like it up and share it, y'all. Let me see if I can get this right. Y'all like it up and share it, so other people will know that we're live today. Because we live. What's going on? How do I fix this, man? They killing me. But yeah, y'all, Facebook is really cutting up, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It's I don't know what they got going on, bro. But like I said, bro, at this point, they doing anything and everything to really try to stop me from pushing out certain content, okay? For those of you who watched the wouldn't let me share it earlier. Wow, Norma Melody say it wouldn't let her share it earlier, bro. I keep telling y'all, bro, for whatever reason, bro, they trying to make me. They don't want the information to get out, y'all. They don't want me putting out information. Certain information they're trying to say is sensitive, y'all. Okay? They're saying that certain information that I'm putting out is sensitive, and they don't want that information to get out. So y'all please like it up and share it, man. Help me get pushed to the algorithm, okay? They don't want the information getting put out, okay? And obviously what they're doing is they're covering up. I already told y'all the game, right? What they do is, bro, if they feel like the information goes against whatever it is that they're trying to push, then they're going to try to say that the information is false information. And then what they do is they put like this little cover over the post, and then they start to push it out to the people who actually come to see the content and try to say it's false information. Well, if it's false information, why are you going the distance to try to, make it look like it's false? You see what I'm saying? They want to make it seem like they really care about the people. Okay, y'all? We know they don't care about us. You really think they care about you to the point where they want to cover up certain things to make sure that you're getting the right information? Let's be for real, man. Okay? Right, Christina Boyd say, then your pay is going to get restricted. You see, this is the games that they play, bro. They doing it with everybody. It's just not me. This is why I say, man, it's imperative, bro, that we out here protecting our energy, y'all. Protect your energy. I just had to sage, bro. Make sure you sage it. Make sure you doing those spiritual baths, bro. Keeping that negative energy away from you, bro, because even this could be considered negative energy, the energy that is being pushed off from the eye that I'm looking through right now, okay? The all-seeing eye that I'm looking through right now that's enabling you to be able to get this content right now, okay? They don't want this information out here, y'all. They really don't, okay? Especially when you're talking about things that really truly matter, okay? And the things that could possibly save people from the BS that they trying to push on us, okay? Which is this Agenda 22, this New World Government, how the food is being tainted, how the water is being poisoned, so on and so forth. Why ain't they promoting that type of stuff on Facebook? Why you don't see those type of ads being ran on Facebook? I'm talking about the type of ads that can help you, okay? That can actually help you and prevent you from falling into the hands of these evil people, okay? Why ain't they promoting the fact that they planning a pandemic instead of going against my post and trying to say that it's not being planned, okay? Ain't nobody telling the truth but the people who actually telling the truth, okay? Let's get that understood, bro. And we talk about a world full of lies that are being pushed, man. Even the people who begin to tell the truth is going to be made out to be a lie, and that's being proven through independent fact checkers right now, okay? Not just them, YouTube doing it. I don't really know about Instagram because I haven't went live on Instagram, but I'm pretty sure Instagram does it as well, okay? They do it as well. Y'all please like it up and share it, man. We got to move as a collective whole. We got to move as a unit when we talking about pushing out certain information, man, because, you know, I'm going to have to say that everybody that's on this live and they truly tuning in to this live, you feel the same way that I feel, bro. You have the same perspective as I have when it comes to certain things, okay? That's a fact. That's a fact. Look, man, let me tell y'all something, man. I had to whip the bag out. Y'all ain't seen these crystals in a minute. Y'all ain't seen my amethyst in a minute. Okay? As soon as I put my amethyst on, bro, I got right back in it. I got high vibrational. The moment I put it in, I could just feel a surge of energy. Then I came in, I surged my space around me, right? I mean, I saved my space around me. Aaron Warfield, peace, goddess, I ain't seen you in a minute. You feel me? Or queen, you feel me? I ain't seen you in a minute. You feel me? But yeah, as soon as I saved my area, y'all, I started to see things from a different perspective. My energy started to get, I'm talking about, I got way lighter than what I was, okay? So it's imperative that we doing those type of things, y'all. Let's not neglect the things that's going to protect our etheric energy, okay? Let's make sure we doing it. You can tell, man, I'm a little more upbeat. We got to make sure that we continuously doing that because we got so many things around us at this point that's trying to stop us. So many energies in the spiritual realm, Joe. Things on the physical realm, things on the spiritual realm that's interacting with the spiritual realm that's coming up against us and it's trying to stop us from pushing out certain information, okay? That's trying to stop us from raising the frequency to a certain level, okay? And so we need to make sure that we doing the things that we can do for ourselves to make sure that we protecting our own energy. Because ain't nobody going to protect it for us, okay? Ain't nobody going to protect. Matter of fact, they double timing with the things that they put on the television. They double timing, okay? They working hard to make sure that our energy is not protected. They working hard to make sure that we manifesting the things that they want us to manifest. They working hard to make sure that they indoctrinate our children more and more and more, okay? Understand that, bro. It's a real spiritual warfare that's going on, bro. And we can't lack up off that at all. It's no coincidence that the things that's taking place in this realm is taking place, okay? It's done from a strategic standpoint, okay? And the people that would consider high up, those are the kings and the queens, okay? And the people that's in the middle, that's actually the foot soldiers, that's making sure that the plan is worked out properly, okay? Those are nothing more than the pawns. They're disposable, but they're made to feel like they're a part of something. You see what I'm saying? They make to feel like they're a part of something. The ones that's actually pushing the fake stuff into the souls, okay? The ones that's working at the hospital that's actually taking the time out to hit you with the jab, okay? And to knock you off. Those are nothing but pawns, okay? They're pawns. We way stronger than them. But in order for us to really step into our power, we got to remember who we are. We got to make sure that we're taking every step to protect our energy first and foremost, okay? Yeah, Joanne Sim say the spiritual warfare is real. It's most definitely real, y'all. It's most definitely real. I was just talking to somebody earlier, man, and I ain't going to say her name because, you know, I don't know if she want her information to be out there like that, man, but, you know, it just reminded me of something that I went through, I want to say maybe a year or two ago, man, when I was first attacked. It wasn't around the time I want to say I was first attacked, but it was around the time that I was attacked on a deeper level, y'all. I was attacked, I'm talking about to the point where it was the first time that I almost had a heart attack, okay? And I said the day before this, bro, I was attacked, bro, by jinns, okay? Genies. They call them genies, but, I mean, they call them genies, but they're actually jinns. You know the ones that you see in Aladdin, so on and so forth. They give you this pretty picture of them in Aladdin, okay? But when in all actuality, these jinns, and they're spoken of in the Quran. The Quran is the only book that actually speak of these jinns, and they talk about how they was made from a smokeless fire, okay? So, these jinns, bro, they actually like to live, like, you heard Rashad Jamal kind of speak on them, okay? It's obvious about them doing that. That's fact. But yeah, I heard Rashad Jamal actually speak on these things, right? But he spoke on it from the perspective of how they like to live in these mirrors and stuff. And he said how it was no coincidence that these mirrors was actually being placed into people's houses and things like that because these jinns actually live in there. But upon my own research, I started to realize and come to the understanding that these jinns also like to reside in people who are, I want to say, consider themselves very lonely, consider themselves very distressed, so on and so forth, okay? And you have to understand, when you're dealing with these certain type of jinns, bro, they're just like me and you, as above, so below. You have to understand that, okay? As within, so without. When we talk about dealing with the spiritual realm, it ain't too much that's going on over there that's not really taking place over here, okay? And so you have to understand that they have husbands, they have wives, so on and so forth. They have a family. These jinns, they move like this, okay? I'm steady touching this thing, y'all, and it's killing the way that I'm set up right now, okay? But yeah, they move like this, and they like to inhabit people, okay? And so I will never forget, man, this is around the time that I used to smoke weed, okay? I'm not right now at the point of smoking weed, but this is before I fully began to walk into my awakening, right? Around this time, I was just starting to really understand who I was, right? I was just starting to realize that I was a chosen one and a star seed, okay? And so at this time, I hadn't even yet walked and began to walk into that path yet, all right? But I'll never forget, I was sitting down, y'all, and I was smoking with somebody. And the person that I was smoking with was very, very close to me. Now, me and my wife, we had just had a debate, y'all. So she had left the house, okay? And so it was just me and my, I would say my second to oldest son. He was in the room playing the game, and I was sitting around smoking, and I was talking to someone, basically discussing what was going on that had took place with me, basically venting a little bit. And as I was venting, y'all, I promise you, I've told this story on several occasions. Something in this person that I was speaking to manifested itself to me, bro. Okay? It manifested itself to me, and it kind of looked like, I want to say, I couldn't put my hand on it at the time. Okay? But it looked like something that was, I wanted to say more so demonic. You see what I'm saying? And it was to the point where I had to actually shake myself off. I'm like, oh, no. What is this that I'm dealing with right now? You feel me? I'm like, maybe I'm tweaking. At the time, I'm thinking like I could be tweaking. You feel what I'm saying? Because the person that it actually manifested itself through, it was somebody that was very near and dear to me. You understand what I'm saying? Very close to me. And I'm like, no, it couldn't be. You see what I'm saying? And I had to sit down. After that showed to me, I shook it off a little bit. I dropped that person off. And then I sat and I meditated on it for a little minute. I'm like, what was this? I could not put my hand fully on it, but I understood that whatever it was, bro, it wasn't, for my better good, okay? I understood that. I understood that it was not for my better good. I knew whatever this was that had shown itself to me was actually something that was trying to attack me. But at the time, I didn't know it. And then the next day, bro, all hell broke loose. All hell in my life broke loose. When I say it broke loose, bro, I'm talking about I ended up having a heart. Everything just started to spiral out of control for me, right? But it hadn't yet begun to sink in that whatever this was that manifested itself through this person to me was it hadn't yet registered that, this person was involved, right? Because it just didn't hit, okay? And so I want to say after all this took place, it manifested itself again a couple years later. That whole year I went through it, y'all. I was attacked. I'm talking about attacked by the people that was closest to me. And, I couldn't understand, But now that I sit here and I speak to you, I understand that, this being was inhabiting the people that was around me, okay? That was unhappy, okay? Not only was it inhabiting the people that was around me, it was inhabiting the people that I would encounter on a day-to-day basis. When I say encounter on a day-to-day basis, I mean the police, so on and so forth. You see what I'm saying? That's what I mean. This spirit was inhabiting. You feel me? And say, can they attack you in your sleep too? I'm quite sure that they can. It's all about how how pure you are. You know what I'm saying? When you're powerful in the spiritual realm, man, you have to understand that these spiritual beings, they know it. So if you're one of the ones that volunteered to come back and raise the frequency of the planet to help others truly ascend, you don't think that these spirits know what's going on? You don't think that they're here to attack you? See, they know who you are just as well as the spiritual beings that are, from a physical standpoint, know who you are. You feel me? But, they hope that you don't realize who you are. You feel me? And so a couple years later, I want to say more recently, this was just last year, I went out to eat with somebody. This person was also close to me as well, y'all. Understand this, bro. And I had just gotten attacked, okay, last year as well, okay. Was this? Well, I think I was just kind of coming out of whatever was going on with me, okay. And so, I went out to eat with this person that was closest to me. So this is why I tell y'all, man, it don't matter how long you've known somebody, okay? It don't matter how close you is to a person. You have to understand, bro, when you getting attacked, it's from a spiritual aspect first. A lot of these people don't even understand why you're getting attacked, why they're attacking you. They don't understand why they hate you, so on and so forth. They just do, okay? They just do. But, it's up to you to realize that what's being done to you is from a spiritual perspective first, okay? And you have to understand that sometimes these things are being done to you in order for you to start to become awakened and walk into your purpose, okay? Because when things like this start to get done to you, then you start to back up, push yourself in the corner. You kind of isolate yourself to the point where you start to live with your thoughts and you start to can really, really, kind of remember who it is that you are and what it is that you meant to do. You start to get more into your studies, so on and so forth. Everything that was happening to me caused me to start to read more, to start to look into certain things, okay? And this is how I started to come across the knowledge, okay? It caused me to start to bump into certain people, just like y'all bumping into me right now, and I'm giving y'all the same information, okay? So as I said, a couple years, right? A year ago, I went out to eat with a certain person, and as we were sitting at the table, man, just talking and having a good time, right? This spirit manifested itself again, this jinn, okay? And look, at the time, bro, I had not yet began to realize that it was a jinn, okay? When it manifested itself, I had not yet began to realize that this was a jinn or a genie, okay? So you have to understand that, okay, the story that they give you of these genies, right? When you talk about Aladdin, how they give you these wishes, right? You have to understand it's the complete opposite when you're dealing with jinns and genies, okay? It's the complete opposite when you're dealing with jinns and genies, okay? Because the wishes that you ask from these jinns for is actually meant to be turned against you and work against you, okay? So I wouldn't say all of them are evil because I said, it's the law of polarity when you talk about dealing with these beings, okay? So some of them are evil. Not all of them are evil. I wouldn't go as far as saying that, but you need to make sure that you really protect your energy and stopping and paying attention. Paying attention is the most thing you can do, man. It's the best thing you can do because believe me when I tell you that they will manifest themselves to you, but if you don't catch it, then you're going to be easily subjected to whatever it is that they have for you. So as we were sitting there eating, y'all, okay, James Little Max said the chosen ones are always under attack. That's facts. When we were sitting there eating, y'all, okay, the person that I was eating at the table with, and look, I told you I'm finna do a book, man, called Being the Sacrifice, and I'm gonna let it all out the bag then, okay? Whether whoever like it or not, I'm gonna let it out the bag, right? But as I was eating, this person went to laugh, Joe, and I could see it so clearly. I'm like, man, this is the same person or the same being that manifested itself 2 years ago when I was sitting in the house smoking with a person. And these were two different people. Okay? Facts. Diddy Indigo Starseed say they gonna get people hurt. That's facts. But you gotta have self-control, man, okay? When I tell you, bro, when I say you a targeted individual, understand that you're just not targeted in this physical realm. You're targeted from a spiritual aspect first because everything starts from a spiritual aspect. So if you're a chosen one, if you consider yourself a starseed, you most definitely need to be protecting yourself. Ain't no way around it. You need to make sure and ensure that the energy that you are harvesting within you be protected. Do the sages, do the spiritual baths, okay? To ensure that you are keeping the people away from you or you protecting your energy from being, you know what I'm saying? Meditate, okay? So that you will be made more aware. Do the shadow work, so on and so forth. You feel me? But as I was saying, bro, it manifested itself. So I really, at this point, started to dig. I'm like, man, I got to figure out what this is, bro, because until I'm able to identify what it is, bro, it's always going to have a certain effect over my life. You see what I'm saying? So as I started to dig, man, I came across the information of jinns and genies, okay? And I started to realize, man, majority of the people that I was surrounding myself with, man, even though they portrayed like they was happy, bro, they was not really happy. They was not a really happy person. And me, myself, man, I've always been what I would say an upbeat person, okay? I've always been an upbeat person. I always had this sort of positivity to me, and I always believed that I can do the things that I wanted if I believed in it. I believed that it was nothing that I could not do. You understand what I'm saying? And you have to understand that when you're that type of person, when you exude that type of energy, it's going to be people around you that's not going to like you, bro. They not going to feel that type of energy that you giving off. And it's going to be to the point where they going to try to do things to you. And you have to understand, at some point, it's not going to even be them. It's going to be the spirits. It's going to be the spiritual realm that's interacting through them that's going to come through and going to try to stop, you know what I'm saying? Stop your show, okay? And so I ain't going to lie, I appreciate everything that happened to me. And the reason I appreciate everything that happened to me is because it made me stronger and it brought me into who I am right now. And that's why I tell you guys, I want you to understand that if you are a chosen one, man, you most definitely are divinely protected. You're divinely protected. Don't allow whatever is going on in your life to bring fear to you. Okay? Don't make it fear you, because through fear, you can be controlled. Embrace it. Embrace it with the understanding that whatever it is that you're going through is only to make you stronger. It's only to bring you into your purpose. You see what I'm saying? Embrace it. Don't fear it. Because the moment you begin to embrace everything that was meant to make you fearful, you become powerful. You become even more powerful. You see what I'm saying? So embrace it. You feel me? Did the Indigo Starseed say it's like when they be on MK Ultra? That's facts, you know. And you're gonna start to realize, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. When I tell you, man, when I say a targeted individual, I don't speak from that standpoint of which, like, you know, it's certain things that would often go wrong in your life, the little minor things that people, you know, like minor struggles that go wrong in your life. I don't mean that, bro. I mean this on a way larger scale, bro. These spirits, bro, these entities in the spiritual realm, they know exactly who you is because your light shines so bright, bro, that it irritates them. It irritates them to the point where they like, man, bro, we got to shut him down, especially him or her, especially, you know, before they start to step into their purpose and they become truly as powerful as they really are. You see what I'm saying? And when I say they're going to use the people that's closest to you, you have to understand it, bro. Can't nobody touch you like the people that's closest to you. Okay? And so when you truly begin to understand that, bro, then you understand why it's necessary that the people that's closest to you be used to attack you. Okay? Because you go to work and you deal with people only for a moment. Even though I would tell you, bro, if you're a chosen one in the starseed, you can't even trust the people at work, bro, because, you know, spirit is going to find a way to get through to them to try to get down on you, okay? And it's just facts. It's just facts. Especially when you have, you know, especially when you have a lot going on inside that community. Ruben Lango, a little boy hung out in our hallway. It was a new neighborhood, and we were the three. What it say? What she say? It was a new neighborhood, and we were the third house built. We think it was built on an old burial ground or something, because a lot of people developed cancer and died very, very young. Like even kids there, a huge like ongoing lawsuit, I think even currently. But in this same exact house, I had a run-in with who I think was the devil standing in my room, literally ripping people apart in blood, was like flying all over my room. And every time I would try to leave, he would be standing at my door and still in front of me, but could never really come near me. Thank God, apparently, and I would scream for my mom like every freaking night because some stupid shit what happened, and I would make her bring me a glass of water. That was the only way I could get out of the room. Yeah, you have to understand, bro. These spirits, man, they will attack you, man. They will attack you. Don't ever think that it's a lot of powerful spirits that can push things, you know, in the spiritual realm. I mean, the physical realm. See, you have to understand, bro. I did a video. I was doing a video, bro, and I was so overwhelmed by emotions, okay? And this is because I'm an imp, okay? I had watched the video with what was going on with Shanquilla Robinson, okay? And so I did a video. I was overwhelmed by the energy of the situation that was going on, and that's because I'm an imp, okay? And I could walk into any room, and feel the energy of the room. If you sad, I'm going to feel it. You don't have to say a word. For me, the energy in that room is just going to be bouncing off the wall. I'm going to feel if you're angry. I'm going to feel if you don't want to be bothered, so on and so forth, okay? That's how sensitive I am when it comes to energy. But when I did this video, y'all, I touched on it. I could just feel it, bro. I'm like, when I speak, I like to speak from a passionate place. You see what I'm saying? So as I did this video, okay, I want to tell y'all, like I said, it was a lot of energy that was flowing around in the room, and I really believed that it was Shanquilla energy, okay? Because at times, y'all, especially, I want to say, when I started to walk into my awakening, okay, when I began to walk into my awakening, bro, it was things that was very unexplainable that was taking place to me. I received so many downloads. It was ridiculous, okay? Especially when we talk about the community that I currently reside in. I received so many downloads in terms of how evil it is, okay? And it was just like, it was to the point where these spirits was asking me to tell their story because I was the only one who really, really, truly knew what it was that really happened to them, okay? All of these instances where people will assume that people was just transitioning due to natural causes and people committed suicide, so on and so forth, bro. It's like they spirits was reaching out to me because the Almighty had gave me these downloads, y'all. It's weird, okay? It's very weird. And it's like they was nagging at me. They wanted me to tell their story, okay? And so I got that same feeling, okay? I got that same feeling when it came to Kanika Jenkins. And when I was telling this story, it's as if her energy was in a building, okay? And it's as if she wanted me to tell y'all at that moment, like, bro, watch the people that you say that tell you they love you the most. You need to watch the people who tell you they love you the most, okay? Because those are going to be the ones that's going to turn their back on you. I'm talking about stab you in the back when you turn around or when you least expect it the most. These are the ones that's going to hurt you. You understand what I'm saying? And, unfortunately, some of those people will be your mother, your brother, your sister, your best friend, your spouse, your husband, your wife, so on and so forth. It will be those type of people, bro, okay? And so after I had got done, okay, Aaron Whitfield said they are censoring our comments. I don't know what's going on. Facebook is constantly coming up with something, bro. They coming up with something. Ruben Lango say I keep freezing up. Y'all drop the names. Am I freezing up? Because there's always somebody that say I'm freezing up. Okay? But yeah, I want y'all to understand, bro, that as soon as I got done doing this video, my ring light automatically just turned up to the brightest that it could turn up. Okay? It turned up to the brightest that it could turn up. And I truly feel like, because you have to understand, if it's something that wants you to be afraid of it, if it's a chaotic energy that's in that room, you're going to get that feeling of fear within you. You're going to get that energy that will tell you that it's something around you that is, that is not negative. It's a negative spirit around you, okay? That energy is not what you need to be around at that time, okay? Michelle Mitchell say I'm freezing up. I don't know what's going on. This is what they do, y'all. They like to freeze me up to try to kick people out, okay? But yeah, you're going to get that. You're going to get that. I'm telling y'all, bro, you're going to get that feeling. So when my light went up, I didn't get that urge. I didn't get that feeling that told me that basically, I didn't get that feeling that whoever was in this room was basically, against me. And that's just facts. I just didn't get that feeling. I feel like it was a comfortable feeling, and I just felt like it was her trying to make me aware that she was here and that she was happy that I did what I did. And to this day, we see nothing happen to them people. As a matter of fact, I can guarantee you they don't even have to worry about it arising again. And that's because, as I just said, it was so many people that was close to her, bro. So many evil people that was close to her, bro, that partook in it just to get a payoff. Just to get that, Patrick Pratt say, I call him Ogun. That's facts. You feel me? It was so many people around her, bro. But I want to tell you this, man. When you protected, bro, when you a chosen one, bro, you have to worry about those things, especially if you, doing what you need to do. That's why I tell y'all, man, when you dealing with spirits, it's imperative that you sage. But make sure you doing it correctly, okay? Make sure that you're doing it correctly. Sydney Mindy said they're trying to confuse the guys. That's fact. You feel me? But yeah, make sure you're doing it correctly. You got to make sure you're doing it correctly, y'all. Okay, that's why I tell you when you sage, man, make sure look. I just got done burning my shit, y'all. This ain't the sage, okay? What this is the natural herbs. Because what I like to do is once I actually sage, okay? Once I actually sage, which I told y'all in the earlier video that they got deleted, right? I told y'all that I'm gonna do another video showing you how to really sage. I ain't gonna tell y'all to do nothing that I don't do. I'm gonna lead y'all in the right direction. You want to make sure that when you sage in the right way, because once you actually sage your area, first of all, you're gonna need that window open. Ensure that whatever area that you saging is clean. It needs to be clean. Everything needs to be open so that the negative energy has no place to hide, okay? So once you sage that area, you want to have that window open so that negative energy has somewhere to flow, okay? Not only that, after you sage, you have to understand that there's going to be a void there, because not only did you sage away the negative energy, but you took away the positive energy as well. So you need to recreate that intent. You need to put a new intent in the air. And so this is what I did. I put natural herbs, my natural herbs. I burned my natural herbs and I replaced those intentions. And I'm going to tell y'all, man, I feel so good, bro. I feel way better than I was feeling earlier. I'm telling you, I was hurt earlier. You hear me? She said, oh my gosh, I had a whole folder with all of your videos. So if I needed to tell us but he's something you said and I couldn't remember, I would just refer them to your video. All my folders are cleaned out. I was so mad. That's crazy. You feel me? I'm not going to tell y'all. Look, I won't tell y'all to do nothing, bro, that I don't do. This is my personal say. I sell sage on my website, okay? Which I'm finna revamp the whole website and everything, okay? Say, I'm so in tune with self. That's what's saving. That's facts. You have to be. You have to be, bro. Don't look, let me tell y'all, man. Never ignore those nagging feelings, man. If you feel like something is wrong, man, you feel me? Hey, you know what, Aaron? Let me see if I can do something. But yeah, never ignore those nagging feelings, y'all. Okay, let me see something. Never ignore those nagging feelings, because I don't know if I can do it. Let me see. Was an invite sent? I don't know if I can do it on this video. So I'm gonna see if I can, because I haven't done it on this yet, Aaron. So if you can invite, if I can receive invite, then it's gonna come here. But we'll see. But yeah, I will tell y'all, never ignore those nagging feelings, y'all, because those feelings, that be your soul. I keep telling y'all, man, the soul it resides behind your third chakra, which is located behind your belly, right, in your stomach. Okay, and so when you get that gut feeling that something is wrong, man, you need to most definitely be aware of it, because the moment that you allow those type of things, man, to not, the moment that you allow yourself not to pay attention to those type of things could be the last moment that you ever have to be able to pay attention to those type of things. So if you feel like something is wrong, man, just walk away from the situation, okay? That's your soul, man, warning you of the destruction to come. It's been so many times that's happened to me, bro, that I ended up saving myself. I wouldn't probably be here to speak to y'all now had it been for me not listening. Had it not been for me listening to that nagging feeling. You feel me? James Lil Max say, follow your first mind. That's a fact. Had it not been for me following my instincts, y'all, I wouldn't probably even be here now. And, that's just facts. Hold on, y'all. That's just facts. And I'm really, really not ashamed to even say that, okay? But I wanted to come on here and tell y'all, man, look, I don't play. I don't play. Look. Hold on, let me tell y'all something. I don't play, man. A lot of people know. I keep my natural herbs around, y'all. I keep them around, bro. So that when it's necessary, I'm able to do what I need to do, y'all. But I want y'all to understand, bro, that this is a real spiritual warfare going on. It's going to be some people out here that's going to be attacked on a whole nother level because you are a chosen one. I had the goddess Shavi Zane on here, man, and she did a reading for a lot of people, man, and it came out to, that a lot of people was chosen. See, that's what I'm saying, Aaron, because that's because I'm not streaming how I would normally stream. You see the background around me? I'm not using my telephone. I'm actually on the camera and stuff like that. So it's hard for me to allow people to join in. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. Tanya H. Mills say, I have my sage. I sell it on my website, which I'm finna get ready to revamp the website. I got dragon blood sage. I got white sage. I got amethyst crystals. I got clear quartz crystals, y'all. I got black tourmaline crystals. I got all type of crystals on my website, okay? And so, actually, it's crazy because my daughter just brought me in this raw amethyst. So I'm finna get ready to wrap this in some I'm gonna get ready to wrap this in some copper, and then I'm gonna start wearing that. And then another one of my daughters brought this in to me. I don't know if y'all can see it clear because I got the ring light, but this is actually this is a raw pink or raw rose quartz. This is a rose quartz. So I want to use this. I keep it around me because you have to understand you don't technically have to even wear these type of things. As long as you keep them in a certain vicinity, it's going to do certain things for you. So, just having this in this room is going to bring me a lot of love. You know what I'm saying? Especially if I put it in a certain place in the room. So if I put this clear quartz in a certain place in my room, say in the right corner of my room, I got a large raw clear quartz in there, and then I light 2 pink candles in there, it's going to bring more excitement to my love life. Also, it could possibly protect me from, giving too much of my love to the wrong people. You see what I'm saying? So that clear quartz does a lot, but when it comes to this amethyst crystal, this is a high vibrational crystal. It's going to most definitely help you raise the frequencies of your crystal, of your vibration, and it's most definitely going to help you also, this right here is going to also, some crystals, what they do is, who said that? Can I explain what crystals do? Kamisha Swan. Well, this crystal right here, this is a high vibrational crystal, okay? It's a protection crystal as well. This is an amethyst. You see I got it on my neck. This is a protection. Both of these crystals I have on my neck. This is a black tourmaline. This is a protection crystal as well, okay? And it protects your energy. It also helps you ground. So if you're doing meditation and things like this, both of these crystals, see, this is good for meditation as well because it helps you go deeper into your meditation, okay? Also, this crystal is going to help you reground yourself. But this crystal is going to help you, I ended up getting this crystal because it's going to put you in a place where you no longer feel angry. You know what I'm saying? I had issues with anger, right? I would just lash out and I would allow other people to control me in terms of my anger. You understand what I'm saying? So when you got people around you that know how to tick you off, they can use those type of things. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay? They could use those type of things against you, y'all. And when I got this crystal, bro, when I tell you, bro, I don't even indulge in certain negative conversations after I got this crystal, man. It's hard for a person to even stir that pot. They can't get me angry, bro. If a person come at me and start talking crazy, bro, I'll just be looking at them like, it's like it bounces right off of me. So what crystals do is they protect your energy. You have to understand that crystals are ancient technology, okay? So what you're seeing when you look at a crystal, you're actually looking at light in a solid form, okay? This is nature. What you're looking at is nature. This is nature's technology. It's like a computer. These crystals actually download certain things, okay? And so you're able to basically put your intentions in them and download them to do certain things. Now, when you talk about crystals like these, like the black tourmaline, and you talk about the amethyst and the rose quartz, nature has already programmed these crystals to do certain things for you, okay? So what you have to do is you have to amplify that. You have to cleanse it off, and you have to more so make it stronger by embedding your intentions into it furthermore. You feel me? How do I care for my crystals? I just saged these. I saged my crystals. These are the 2 that I sage, okay? I don't really too much like to charge these up with in the sun, okay? Because I charge in the sun. I don't really too much use the moon. Okay, we know the moon is fake, okay? So with that being said, I don't really too much use the moon. You feel me? But with these crystals right here, I sage them, and then I have which I lost my light, y'all. So after you sage them, you want to recharge them. So I couldn't really recharge these crystals because you have to understand, in order for these crystals to work the way you want, you can't just buy them and put them on your neck, okay? You don't just buy them and put them on your neck. What you need to do is you need to activate the crystal, okay? And how you activate it, the first thing you want to do is you want to sage it with smoke. My way of cleaning the crystals is the number way is to sage it. I've asked sage it, but you can also clean it through the sunlight. The sunlight will do both. It will clean it and it will recharge it for you, okay? They are blocking the sun here in Michigan. Oh my God, the chemtrails are terrible. They doing that everywhere, sweetheart, because the planet is starting to warm up, okay? And one thing you need to understand is that no matter what they do, they can't stop the planet from becoming warm. We see that with it was not really a winter this year, okay? We seen that. It's been so warm. And even right now, when we talk about it being in the end of March, where it normally storms and snowstorms the most, we hadn't even seen it. They couldn't do it, okay? Because we all know what's going on. What's understood need not be explained, okay? But yeah, you need to sage your crystals, okay? And then once you sage them, what you do is you set your intentions. So you can either hold it like this, and then you just visualize what it is that you want your crystal to do. So whatever this crystal does, which I told you is a high vibrational crystal, it's also a protection crystal as well. You can embed in it what it's already meant to do, okay? So me, I like to hold mine up to my third eye, right? So that I can then visualize whatever it is, the intentions that I want to be putting into my crystals so I can push them into my crystal, okay? So, yeah, that's how you actually activate the crystal, okay? And so after that, what you would do is when you talk about trying to clean them and stuff like that, if you want to cleanse them, you can actually get like a beam light, a red beam light or something like that, and you can put it up to the crystal, and then you could clean it out that way, or you could just sit under the sun. I like to do that with raw quartz crystals, though, because if you have a crystal with certain colors and you put it under the sun, then it's going to take the color away from it, okay? So I like to use the beam light, the red beam light, the infrared light. I like to use that to recharge my crystals like this. Now, if they polish crystals, then, certain polished crystals or clear quartz crystals, you can sit them in front of the sun and you can have the sun recharging and stuff like that. Tanya H. Mills said they keep freezing. Wow. I don't know what it is. I'm right here under the Wi-Fi, y'all. Ain't no reason that they should be doing what they're doing. Y'all like it up and share it, bro. Like it up and share it. I see we only got 15 shares, y'all. I see we only got 15 shares. But yeah, it's so much. I'm going to tell y'all, man, like, I have crystals that help with depression too. But I had some crystals, man, at the time, man, when I was attacked a couple years ago. I had a crystal, man, on me that was dealing with depression, okay? And I decided to get this crystal because, I would wake up every morning just so unhappy, y'all. I would just wake up every day unhappy, and I didn't even know why I was unhappy. It wasn't until recently that I started to realize the reason I was so unhappy is because I wasn't doing the things that I needed to do to feed my soul, okay? We start to focus on the material realm so much that we only start to pay our physical body more attention. We start to think that material things is what's going to make us happy. Nice cars, nice houses, bank account full of money, so on and so forth. And it gets to the point where we truly start to neglect our spiritual aspect, our spiritual needs. You understand what I'm saying? And so, that was the reason that I was starting to wake up and I was so unhappy, but I didn't realize that, okay? I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I did and I just didn't care enough to cater to the spiritual side of me. You see what I'm saying? And so, I ended up running into this lady who did tarot readings. For me, I'm not against divinations, okay? I believe that energy is everything. And the only thing that she's doing when she reads these cards is tapping into the energy, to the frequency of the energy around her, okay? And I understood that. So I had her do a reading for me, man. You know what I'm saying? And I ended up buying a couple crystals from her at the time, and one of them dealt with depression, okay? And so once I put that crystal on, y'all, when I tell you, bro, that I never woke up again depressed, I never woke up again depressed. Okay? It was in the morning that I woke up again depressed, all the way up until the time that I ended up getting attacked, okay? I think someone tried to poison me or something, okay? But nonetheless, right, being a chosen one, you're going to suffer from those type of things. And I've been feeling it lately, like, something is bound to happen, but I'm so on point at this point, my spirituality, that it's going to be hard, right? But I just say, man, that all the way up until the point of when I had got attacked, right, is when the crystal broke. And I'll never forget, the lady told me that if this crystal breaks or anything, that means that it has served its purpose. And when I tell y'all, I would take showers in it. I took it off my arm, okay, because I didn't want this crystal to ever leave up off me. I put it on my leg. You feel me? I put it on my leg and I was showering. When I tell y'all, I would literally stretch this crystal. This crystal got stretched every way possible, and it never broke because it was a wristband. I don't have my crystals in, but I would have showed y'all. It's one of the ones that go across your wrist, around your wrist, okay? And the moment I was going through that depression, y'all, out of nowhere, the crystal just broke. And I didn't realize it at the time, but that crystal had served its purpose. It absorbed so much of that depression from me to the point that it couldn't withstand it anymore, to the point that it just broke. I had that crystal on for over a year. And the fact that it broke, it let me know that this is very much real. Okay? You say, what makes me a chosen one, man? I wasn't chosen. Look, I didn't choose myself as a chosen one, Aaron Warfield. I was chosen one. That's what makes me a chosen one. Someone, the Almighty chose me, okay, to come back down here and do whatever it is that I'm doing right now. Okay? And I can tell you so much. When I mean I can tell y'all so much about what took place in my life, how I was attacked. I just watched somebody on here and said that, man, sage don't work, okay? Certain people, he has family members, so on and so forth, that sage their house and they still evil, so on and so forth, okay? And that's because they're not vibrating at a certain frequency, okay? They have not yet begun to change their mind state. You see what I'm saying? So of course it's not gonna work. If you haven't changed the way you think, if you don't meditate, if you haven't started to begin to work out that if you go into things with the same mind state, you're only doing something because you see other people do it. See, you have to understand that some people they just want to be able to say, oh, you got negative energy. Let me go ahead and sage that. Let me sage my house. They want to do it because it's a popular thing to do. People don't have the real intentions for it. Okay? They don't do it from a positive aspect. You see what I'm saying? It's all fun and games for them. It's all about popularity. Okay, well, we in the age of Aquarius and everyone is starting to wake up. Everyone is starting to walk toward this spiritual thing. Everyone is starting to wear crystals. Everyone is starting to sage. And you find so many people who start to get into these things and they don't know what it is that they're truly getting into. They're just getting into it just to say that they're a part of whatever it is that they feel like is going on. When in all actuality, it's the people that's actually starting to walk into it. They walking into it because their spirit led them to it. You see what I'm saying? I sleep with some crystals, like this amethyst crystal, which I haven't, but I'm going to sleep with it tonight because what this does is it also helps you get good sleep. It helps you get good sleep, this crystal right here, this amethyst. So yeah, I sleep with them, but like I said, you don't have to necessarily sleep with them. I have a rose quartz urn crystal that I keep just hanging in my bedroom. I feel like it's good for me and my wife to have that type of crystal laying in the room. And when I start doing this other content that I'm about to bring within like a month or so, I'm going to start giving y'all more of an insight on what's going on. So you're going to be able to see some of the things that I have laying around my room. You see what I'm saying? Our facts, Aaron Woodford, I'm a chosen one for sure. I didn't know that I was chosen. For me to even get here and do what I'm doing right now, this ain't something that I just woke up one day and said that I wanted to do, okay? In fact, I didn't want to do it even though that I knew that I was supposed to be doing it. Okay. And that's why I truly believe that the things that was taking place around me and the things that was happening to me had to happen to me. And even though it was happening, and it was coming at me from the people that I love, bro, I understand that they don't even know why. They don't know why they chose to wake up one morning and decided that they wanted to attack me, whether it was for money or not. You see what I'm saying? They don't know that, bro. But I will tell y'all, bro, that it's some real evil stuff that takes place. I was meant to be at this point. How to do shadow work, man. Shadow work is basically, Sydney Mindy said how to do shadow work. You do shadow work. Shadow work is basically asking yourself those tough questions, okay? So when we talk about shadow work is you dealing with the dark side of you, those things that you decide to tuck away and not deal with, okay? Because you feel like that's just who you are. So when you do shadow work, you start to ask yourself those hard questions. This is what shadow work is all about. It's all about asking yourself all of the hard questions that you're afraid to ask yourself because you feel like you don't want to deal with them because it's still hurtful to think about, so on and so forth. So for me, I do the shadow work because I feel like it's necessary in order to keep a high vibrational frequency. You have to understand that if you don't do the shadow work, okay? Candy Array say family is still attacking me. I truly believe you, Queen. That's facts, okay? So you have to understand that doing the shadow work, bro, I do shadow work because, if you don't do the shadow work right, like let's just say if you were someone that was RAPED, right? And you still holding on to what happened to you in the past because you have yet to do the shadow work to understand why it is that you're still holding on to that, okay? Why it is that you have yet to forgive that person. Now, don't get it mistaken. When I say forgive that person, I mean you're forgiving them for you. You're not forgiving them for them. You forgiving them for you, okay? So that you can grow and you can maintain that high vibrational frequency in order to help your life begin to move forward, in order to help your soul grow, in order to help you manifest whatever it is that you want from this world, okay? From this realm, okay? Because you are in control of that. You create your reality. But the fact of the matter is no matter how much you raise your vibrational frequency, if you don't deal with that situation, if you don't tackle it head first, and I'm just using that as an example, you're always going to find yourself vibrating back at a low frequency when that thought arises. So you need to not only do that, that shadow work on that, you feel me? Facts. James Lil Max say shadow work never ends. It never ends. Okay, it's a lot of people out here that may be addicted to drugs, so on and so forth, and they have yet begun to attack the reason why, or to tackle the reason why they're addicted to drugs. They don't know why they're addicted to drugs, okay? Because they haven't done the shadow work. Why am I addicted to drugs? And once they start to be able to identify why they're addicted to drugs, then they can furthermore start to identify how it is that they can deal with that. You see what I'm saying? And then once they start to deal with it, or they identify why it is that they're addicted to drugs, you start to push people out of your life. And so once you're able to do that, you're able to continuously raise your frequency with the understanding that you dealt with those certain type of things, okay? Why it is that you wake up angry all the time. Why it is that you still with somebody that makes you so unhappy, so on and so forth. Why it is that you, whatever it is that you're going through, that's what shadow work is all about, so that you will be able to recognize those things through the door and then push them away in order to, protect your frequency. Shadow work is all about protecting your energy as well. You have to understand that. Okay? Go ahead, My knee hurts, y'all. But yeah, shadow work is necessary, y'all. You have to do shadow work on a day-to-day basis, okay? Do it on a day-to-day basis. That's the only way you're going to forward progress. You feel me? Who you talking about, Aaron Warfield? Aaron Warfield say somebody need to release something here. You feel me? Vibe is low king. Who you talking about? Me, You talking about me, Aaron? What are you talking about, Aaron? I know you talking about me. But yeah, I'm just saying in general, you have to, that's what it's all about. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. So I'm gonna tell y'all, man, make sure you're doing the shadow work. Never neglect the shadow work, okay? But yeah, I wanted to get on here and tell y'all, man, what's going on, Aaron? What's going on? What's going on? What you say? Practice what I preach. Why you say that? But yeah, we got to most definitely step back into our power, protect our energy with the understanding that we know there's going to be people around us that's going to continually try to push us down. And Curl say, how we laugh, no notifications. That's what they've been doing to me, man. They ain't pushing my thing. You say something needs to be cleansed around my home. I just cleansed my home, Aaron. What needs to be cleansed around my home, Aaron? She say, I know this. Something needs... Anointed hands say saging is very spiritual and necessary. More, what do you mean? I'm in the process of really moving around, to be honest. Our facts, don't be, anointed hands say don't be afraid of it. Outside influences, I don't have any outside influences because I don't have any influences, Reflection. Believe that. Queen, I don't have any influences, bro. I stay in tune in what I got going on. You feel me? I'm telling you, bro. I don't have, but I can understand that, bro. It's a lot of things around me that still needs to be cleansed. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, it clears your energy from negative spirits. That's facts. A lot of y'all don't even know why y'all feeling the way y'all feel. Y'all need to go ahead, sage it. And like I said, when you actually sage your home, make sure that you have those windows open, and also make sure that you're replacing that negative energy. Make sure that you're replacing that intent. Like I said, this is what these herbs that you see right here is all about. Me burning this. That was me replacing that void that was in my home, okay? You say you feel it, Aaron? That might be possible. That might be possible. You might be right about something. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, though, that was me, basically replacing the energy in my home, okay? or well, in my room right now, because I didn't really sage. I just saged myself and I saged the surroundings that I'm in. And like I say, man, I don't know if y'all can tell, but my energy, my vibrations is real high right now. I'm real high. You feel what I'm saying? And so I just feel good, man. And I want to come on here and let y'all know that right now, Facebook is on my top, and I'm asking that y'all go ahead and like and share this as much as you can, man. Because they don't want to push this content. They don't want to push this content. Y'all like it to share it, man. You say salt water for my crystals. I don't really like, I like to really cleanse my crystals, Aaron. You feel me? That's what I like to do. I really like to smoke cleanse them. You feel me? Yeah, I got hers. And curls. You know? Facts. Anointed Hands said the church taught us to be afraid of saging, but you need positive energy and a clean atmosphere. That's facts. That's big facts. You feel me? So yeah, we need to make sure that we're doing that on a day-to-day. On a day-to-day. But yeah, as I said, man, I wanted to come on here and vibe with y'all a little bit tonight, man. I got more content coming out tomorrow, man. And we most definitely finna cut up, y'all. I'm back. My energy is feeling good, man. And yeah, you know, so with that being said, man, if I have you here, man, please go ahead and hit that notification, man, on this page, man. If you're on Facebook, hit the notification, man, so that you will be able to receive all of the lives, man. Whenever I go live, whenever I upload something, you will be notified of it. Go ahead, you feel me? And, you know, now I'm not offended at all, Aaron. I don't too much get offended, you know. But yeah, I want you to make sure y'all hit the notifications if you on YouTube. Also hit that bell, man, and select all. That way you will be notified when I go live as well, and every time I upload. And with that being said, man, if you ain't already following me on YouTube, get over to YouTube and follow me on YouTube at I Am Awakened. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at I Am Awakened_chosen one, man. I got a lot of good stuff coming for y'all in this upcoming month. I'm going to start kicking out new content on I Am Awakened 2. I'm going to give y'all more insight on what goes on in my life, all right, behind the scenes. And also, I'm going to give y'all more insight on what it is that I like to eat, my crystals, so on and so forth. So if you want to see more of that, man, make sure you hitting that bell. And until next time, man, I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, family. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation. Ashe.